Yeah. Yes, let me recollect what we have seen in the previous session. So we have seen fitting a straight line and a parabola to the given discrete data. So can anyone of you get me what are the normal equations of a straight line? What are the normal equations of a straight line? Anyone in the class? Just unmute and get me the normal equations of a straight line. Yes, ma, be a bit fast. Normal equations of straight line. Yes, what is the general format of a straight line anyhow? Get me the general format of a straight line. Y is equal to ax plus b. Good, Monica. Can you give me the normal equations also? Can you give me the normal equations also? Can you give me the normal equations? Just unmute and get me. You need not type in the chat box. Just unmute and give me the answer.
Sigma
Yes,
y is
sigma y
equal to
is
A sigma x plus mb, sigma x y equals
yes,
A sigma x square plus b sigma x.
yes, very good, ma'am. Next, coming to parabola. What are the what is the general format of a parabola? Anyone just unmute and get me.
Y is equal to ax plus bx
Get me the
plus
general.
ax
Yes,
square
very
plus
good.
b.
Ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, just get me the normal equations of parabola.
Sigma y is equal to A sigma x square plus b sigma x plus mc. Sigma xy is
Okay,
equal to A sigma x cube plus b sigma x square plus c sigma x. Sigma x square y is equal to
okay.
A sigma x bar 4 plus b sigma x cube plus c sigma x square.
Yes, very good, ma'am. So now let us go on with the next type, which is a power curve. So in the case of power curve or an exponential curve, we need to convert that into a form of a straight line, and using the normal equations of a straight line, we are going to give the power curve equation for the given discrete data. Okay, so now let me get you the derivation part. Yes. So first in today's session, let us see fitting of a power curve of the form y is equal to ax power b. What is the general format of a power curve? You have two types. The first type is y is equal to ax power b. So whenever you are given any curve of this format, y is equal to ax power b, you need to apply logarithm on both sides. So just I am applying log on both sides. So log y is equal to log ax power b. This is of the form log mn. What is the formula of log mn? Log mn. What is the formula?
Log n plus log n.
Yes, log mn is log m plus log n. So I must be writing log a plus log x power b. Yes, log a power m is always log a power m is always m log a. Is it so? Log a power m is m log a. So that is why I am writing log x power b as b log x here. This is of the form log a power m, which is nothing but m log a. So we are writing it as b log x. So now what is the equation? Log y is equal to log a plus b log x. So to convert it into the form of a straight line, I am assuming log y as u, log a as a, and log x as b. So then it is transformed to the form, equation 2 is transformed to the form u is equal to a plus bv. U is equal to a plus bv. So now observe this, it is of the form a plus bx. Y is equal to a plus bx. Equation of a straight line. So now let me apply the normal equations of straight line and derive the values of the constants which are a and b here. After deriving the values of constant, when you are finding the equation of a power curve, you need the values of small a and small b. Anyhow, small b is calculated here. So calculating the value of capital A, to derive the value of small a, I need to use capital A. What is capital A here? Log A. Yes, then small a will be anti-logarithm of A. That means you have taken log A is equal to capital A. Then A will be, here I am taking log to the base 10 always. Observe. In power curve, you take always log to the base 10. Observe in your calculators also you find ln and log. In the case of power curve, you use log. Log means it indicates to the base 10. Ln is to the base e. Ln means logarithm to the base e. Whereas log is log to the base 10. Observe the difference. When you are using your calculators in this power curve problem, you need to use log always. Okay. So since it is to the base 10, you must be taking a as 10 power a. In your calc, you will be using shift log, you will be using to get 10 power of a. Is it fine? So in the case of power curve, you need to use logarithm to the base 10. Just remember that point always. If you go on with ln, entirely the problem goes wrong. So in the case of power curve, always you take logarithm to the base e. So anti-logarithm of a means here 10 power of a you have. Okay. So now you have changed the power curve to a straight line, and now we are applying the normal equations of a straight line to derive the equation of power curve to the given discrete data. Okay. So now let me go on with the problem. Is it clear to all of you? I am applying log on both sides, assuming the values as log y is equal to u, log a as capital A, log x as capital B, and now it is transformed to the form u is equal to a plus bv, which is a form of a straight line. So applying normal equations of a straight line, you are going to give the equation of the power curve. Okay. So now let us see a problem. Fit a power curve y is equal to a x power b for the following data. What is the data here? X values 6, 2, 10, 5 and 8. Y values 9, 11, 12, 8 and 7. Is it clear? Write down in your notebooks. X values are 6, 2, 10, 5 and 8. Y values are 9, 11, 12, 8 and 7. Yes. So first step is writing the general format as I told you in the previous session. So we have written what is the curve. What is the curve here? It is a power curve. Y is equal to ax power b. Next, what you need to do here? You need to show the complete derivation here. Just remember students, previously in the case of straight line or a parabola, simply you're writing the normal equations and giving the calculation part. But now in the case of power curve or an exponential curve, you need to show how a power curve is converted to a straight line. That derivation must be shown near each and every problem, whatever you're solving. Okay, so keep this in mind. And now let us see once again how the derivation is. So I applied log on both sides, simplified. So you have log y is log a plus b log x. You made the assumption the curve is of the form u is equal to a plus bv, which is a straight line. So normal equations of the straight line are written here. What are the normal equations? Sigma u is na plus b sigma v. Sigma uv is a sigma v plus b sigma v square. What is u here? Log y, v is log x, a is log a, and small a is anti-logarithm of a to the base 10 here. Remember that. Don't forget. So now just write the data, normal equations and the assumptions of u, v and capital A in your notebook. And now we need to calculate the values. What are the values you need to substitute in the normal equations? You need sigma u, you need sigma v, yes, sigma v square, and sigma uv. Yes, have the tabular format. What is the table you need? U, v, v square, and uv. Calculate all these four columns. Get me the total of these four columns. Yes, fastly. Open your notebooks, calculate, and get me the answers. What is n here anyhow? Get me n also. What is n here?
5.
Yes, it is 5. Number of observations. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So n is 5. Now calculate and give me the answers. Log y. Yes, I. V is 3.68124, sigma UV is 3.52964, and sigma V square is 3.00027. Is this the answers you're having? Calculator to 5 decimal places. I hope you all know the option of fixing your calculator to the number of decimal places.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So now let me substitute all these values in the normal equations. The two normal equations what we are having, 58124 0.68123. Solving pan also, solving the normal equation a and value of a is 1.01864 and value of b is minus 0.07340. But what is that you need here when you're putting a power curve? Power curve is of the form y is equal to a x power b. We need small b and small a values. Small b is anyhow obtained. So obtaining the value of small a, let me apply anti-logarithm of capital A. That is 10 power of capital A. So taking 10 power capital A, you have 10.43855. So therefore, the power curve which fits to the given data is y is equal to 10.43855 x power minus 0.07340. So this is the equation. So what is the first step? Whenever you are given with the
Then
power curve, yeah, ma?
how will we calculate anti-log, ma'am?
Yes, you find in your calculator log symbol. Is it log and ln both you're having? Use for anti-logarithm in power curve, you must be taking shift log of capital A, shift log capital A. This indicates 10 power capital A. In calculator you use shift log, and for this, in this case you must be using, this is used for log to the base e. Since you are using log to the base 10, I must be taking shift log here. Shift log of a must be used. Is it fine? Did you get the answer now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So always in power curve you use log only. Log to the base 10. So in your calculator log must be used. Yes. So first step is writing the curve, applying log, converting that to a straight line, writing the normal equations of straight line, making necessary calculations in the form of a table, and then substituting them in the normal equations, solving, you have the values. And applying anti-logarithm, whatever it is, you obtain the equation of the power curve. This is the format of solving a problem related to power curve. Yes, let me go on with the next problem. Yes, try this once, all of you. Just write down the data and start working out with this problem. Fit a power curve y is equal to a x power b for the following data. X values are 5, 6, 9, 8 and 11. Corresponding y values are 2, 5, 8, 11 and 15. Yes. So as usual, write down the power curve, apply logarithm, assume the values, convert that to a straight line, write down the normal equations of a straight line. Just do that fastly, have a glance of the procedure and just note down in your notebooks. Just don't avoid writing. On practice only you remember these normal equations. Yes, now calculate the values. As usual, you have the table form. What is that? You must be taking x values, y values, next u. What is u? Nothing but log y. Next v, which is log x. And next you need to have, what is the other value you need? uv. Next, V square. Calculate the table, get me the values. Fastly. Here, what does N? N is number of observations. How many number of observations you are having?
5.
Yes, 5 observations. Yes, now have the table. Just get me the calculations. So if you're very perfect with the normal equations of a parabola and a straight line, definitely you could solve any other curves, whether it is a power curve or an exponential curve, whatever it is, easily you could solve by applying logarithm. So what you need to remember is, in the case of power curves, you need to take log to the base 10. In the case of exponential, you will be taking log to the base e. That is the difference. Okay, procedure is all the same. Normal equations are related to straight lines. Yes. So in the part of curve fitting, it is that you need to remember the derivation of finding the normal equations, applying the method of principle of least squares. Yes. Could anyone get me the values? Yes, fastly students. Just 5 observations. Be a bit fast. Yes, if you have completed, get me. So just we'll check on with my answers. Apply log to the base 10. So log in your calculators, not ln. Remember that. Always log should be taken here. Yes, let me go on with the answers. Yes. Summation of u is 4.1206. Summation of v is 4.3759. Summation of uv is 3.7814. Summation of v square is 3.9048. Yes. So now substitute all these values in the normal equations, solve them, obtain the values of capital E, small v, and next the value of small a by applying anti-logarithm to the value of capital E. So finally, you have the equation of a power curve, which is y is equal to 0.3491 into x power 1.4964. Yes, I hope all of you have the same answers. Shall we proceed with the next one, students?
Ma'am, up to how many digits we should consider? I mean, after the point.
So you must be fixing your calculator to 5 decimal places always, ma'am, so that you will be having 5 decimals.
Can you say
Just
how
fix
to
your
fix
calculator to
that,
five
ma'am?
decimals. Yeah. Just have your calculator, press shift menu button. Yes, do you find the option menu? What is the version of the calculator you are using? Can you get me that first? What is the version of the
991
calculator?
EX.
991EX. Okay, just you press simply menu button. Do you find the option fix? In option 6, I hope you find the option fix. If it is 991
No, ma'am.
years, in menu button you find the option fix. Or you try with shift menu.
In the number unit, ma'am.
In the number format,
Number form.
in the number format, you may find the
Got
fix
it, ma'am.
option. Yeah. So there you fix your calculator 5 decimal places. So whatever the calculations you make, you your answer will be in 5 decimal places. Okay. Yes, this is with power curve type 1.
Ma'am, yesterday second problem also చూపిరా ma'am.
Yesterday's second problem. Yeah.
Answer.
Yes. I hope this was a problem in yesterday's class. Is it so?
Answer చూపిరా. Answer.
Yeah, answer. These are the values I hope you have. Yes, just a minute. I have done this with the change of scale. 1 minute, I'll give you the answer. Just a minute, I'll get you the answer. In change of scale, yes, finally the answer will be 6.162x plus 45.729. Is this the answer you got?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
6.162x plus 45.729. Y is equal to 6.162x plus 45.729.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Uh, yes. So once write down this problem and get me for the next session. Note down this question and get me the answer for the next session, ma. Problem related to a power curve of the form ax power b. Problem related to a power curve of the form ax power b.
Ma'am,
Right
you're
down.
not able to see the presentation.
Yeah, ma. I am not presenting something. Yes, I am getting you the question.
Can you repeat the question?
I am starting. Fit a power curve. Fit a power curve of the form y is equal to fit a power curve of the form y is equal to ax power b. Fit a power curve of the form y is equal to ax power b for the following data. For the following data, x values 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. X values 1 to 5 with one difference. X values 1 to 5 with one difference. Okay. Corresponding y values 2, 5, 2, 5, 9, 8, 11. Once again, x values 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Corresponding y values are 2, 5, 9, 8 and 11. 2, 5, 9, 8 and 11. So get me the power curve of the form y is equal to a into x power b. Okay. Yes. The next one. This is also a power curve fitting a power curve of the form y is equal to a into b power x. So you observe this is also a power curve, not an exponential curve. It is also a power curve. Just make a change here. Fitting a power curve. Just write on the general format here. Fitting a power curve of the form y is equal to a into b power x. Here also the same pattern. So you need to apply logarithm on both sides. So you have log y is equal to log a plus log b power x. It is of the form log a power m. So m into log a must be written. So I have written x log b. So log y is equal to log a plus x log b. So this is also a power curve. Remember that. So in power curve you have two formats. Y is equal to a into x power b and the other one is a into b power x. In both the cases you need to take logarithm to the base 10 always. That means log in your calculators. Okay. So here also log y is assumed as u and log a is taken as capital A, log b is taken as capital B. So the equation is transformed to the form u is equal to a plus bx, which is in the form of a straight line. Okay. So normal equations of the straight line are taken, and by solving you obtain the values of capital A and capital B. Applying anti-logarithm for capital A and capital B, you obtain the values of small a and small b. Therefore, you could give the equation of a power curve, which is y is equal to ab power x. Y is equal to ab power x. So just don't forget to apply logarithm to the base 10 always. Okay. The same pattern, the same format. Once again, the format is changing here. A into b power x. Is it clear, ma? Shall we go on with one problem related to this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. For the power curve, y is equal to ab power x for the following data. Y is equal to ab power x for the following data. X values 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. y values 1, 3, 6, 12 and 24. 1, 3, 6, 12 and 24. So you must be writing the format. Let the power curve be of the form y is equal to ab power x, applying log on both sides. You have log y is log a plus x log b. Assume the values. Capital U as log y, capital A log a, capital B log b. So transform to a straight line. Write the normal equations of straight lines and write down the values. So now have the tabular form. What is the table you need to have? What's the tabular form you need to write down? X values, y values, xu. Yes. Next, what are the values you need here?
UX
Ux, x square. Get me the total of all these. X and then all the remaining three. What is u always? Log y. That is why you're not calculating the total of y. What is n here? N is
5.
5, the number of observations. Okay, now calculate all these columns. Here also remember, take log to the base 10. Log to the base 10. Calculate fastly. Be a bit fast in your calculations. Log y, u was log y, means log to the base 10. Apply log in your calculators. Give me the values. Yes, these must be the values. And you have this is not necessary. Remaining columns must be given with the totals. Sigma x is 30, sigma u 3.7147, sigma ux 29.0130, and x square is 220. Substitute them in the normal equations. Solving, you have the values of a and b. Next, apply anti-logarithm for capital A and capital B so that you could obtain the values of small a and small b. Therefore, you substitute them in the equation of the power curve, which is y is equal to a b power x. So this is the final equation. Y is equal to 1.8436 into 1.4727 power x. Yes, I hope all of you have these answers. Yeah. Just note down this problem also and solve this for the next class. So this is also the problem of a power curve of the form y is equal to